Thank you, Peter. And TransWorld for having me here. It's a great heart-filled honor to be here tonight. And I get to ask you to please join me in congratulating and welcoming the recipient of this year's 2016 Legend Award, Miss Barrett Christy.
Hey. So it's pretty steep. Ow. What?
Barrett Christy came to win. That has got to be a very highly scored run. Barrett Christy scored an incredible rip. Well, the woman to beat Barrett Christy. The first woman to battling a vicious fear. The super fight. They boosted the spirits and performances of the world's best snowboarders like Barrett Christy. And on the ladies' side, the hot snowboarder base, Barrett Christy.
The first memory I have of her riding was at Breckenridge with Matt Ramon. And an unassuming, small-framed little woman went bigger than most of the boys. And that was my introduction to Barrett Christy.
Matt Ramine, our Northwest rep and a ripper, introduced us to Barrett Christy back in the early 90s. She wasn't just a female rider, she was just a rider. She carried the entire Gnu brand for a period in the mid-90s. She got more media than any athlete we had. She elevated the entire brand in a way that only the very premier athletes can do. Set the tone for progressive women's snowboarding and showed women that there were no barriers.
The first female that actually saw snowboarding, I think, was Barrett Christy in the magazine. She just seemed like this little like girl, and so humble and so tiny, but just charging and so badass, and to me that represented women's snowboarding so well.
I remember watching her on TV back in the day, doing the Barrett roll. And I was like, yeah, in your face, boys. Trick got named after a girl, now what, you know? Girl wins the Legend Award, now what? That's fucking awesome.
I am so honored. I'm picturing all of you naked right now, so I don't have to get nervous about this. Oh man, it's been 15 years since I've been up here to accept a TransWorld award. 15 years ago, Haley Langland was born, and I can't believe I'm old enough for a Legends Award. Yeah. And I'm so honored. I'm gonna look at my notes and I'm not gonna say anything that I wanted to say, but thank you. I wanna thank the Academy. I wanna thank all my sponsors, or my former sponsors. I wanna thank Mervin, Mike, and Pete, who I mean, they opened the door to pro snowboarding for me. They opened the door to what my future. I grew up I grew up having nothing to do with snowboarding. I didn't know about snowboarding until I had left high school. I was 19 when I started. So I was kind of an adult when I started snowboarding. And I feel like I've grown up with the sport and with everybody here with this industry. And my first sponsor was LibTech. And I honestly, like, that getting one sponsor and just gave me the hope to kind of keep going. And it was just one step at a time, and I feel like everything fell into place, and I feel so fortunate to have been a pro snowboarder in the 90s because I won the X Games in 97 with a backside 360. And a front flip. And those jumps were half the size or a fraction of the size of what these girls and guys are hitting now. And I was in Aspen this morning, and I got to watch women's slopestyle go down, and I'm well aware of the progression of women's snowboarding and how far it's come since I was doing this. And I mean, what Jamie, Spencer, Haley, and all the girls did today, it's mind-blowing, and I'm so inspired. I'm still such a fan of snowboarding, and I'm so inspired by all of you. And Jamie's like the only one I can see right now. Everybody else is in the dark. But honestly, who's there? But honestly, I'm so inspired, and all of us who are part of snowboarding now, I mean, this is our lives. Obviously, if you're here, this is your profession or your lifestyle, or you're just here to party. But snowboarding means something to all of you, and it's something worth partying for. It's something that, you know, I thank snowboarding for my family. I met my husband Temple and have 2 beautiful children who I can see now. And I mean, this is our lives, and I feel so grateful. And just women's snowboarding, the girls in snowboarding are not only inspiring, but I mean, these girls sell product. These girls are worth marketing. And I mean, you're not just pretty faces, but you are pretty faces, and you're beautiful, strong women. And I'm speaking to the industry now. Like, we need to market more women, and we need to get behind. We want our daughters, we want our sisters, we want our moms and grandmothers even to snowboard. And I mean, I never felt like I was discriminated against as a pro snowboarder. I always felt like this is a welcoming community, and everybody was supportive from the beginning. I didn't have to fight for the right to enter a contest. I mean, I kind of felt like I was embraced by snowboarding, and I know there's fights to be had still, but I mean, let's keep it up, because there's a lot of strong women here and a lot of strong riders, and now I'm really rambling and my mouth is dry and I'm done. So thank you. Thank you, TransWorld.